from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Welcome back to the bungalow. A cup of Quartermaster in hand, and for some reason this mug seems to have been able to work itself into the last couple videos. And I don't do it on purpose. I don't know how it's doing it, but it is working out for this mug. So I'm going to have to take my mug cabinet and rotate everything so that way you get to see different mugs. I know it doesn't matter to you, but it matters to me because there's a little details that I see that I like to keep fresh. In it, a wonderful cup of Quartermaster, roasted by Lenka Coffee, right here in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. And this particular blend was roasted for Union Cigar. So if you are interested in a good cup of mud, there's not good mud out there, I'm not saying that. But if you'd like to try a cup of this, please, by all means, hit the subscribe button if you already haven't. Slide over, hit the arrow, drop into the root cellar, and down there you will find the names and links for Union Cigar, HumiSmart with a discount code. All 5 of these wonderful channels that we're going to shout out today, and BRTV and the great Briar Report. Folks, if you have not been to the Briar Report yet, you need to do that. They are an amazing group of people. Phil and the gang there at Briar Report do a phenomenal job at keeping us up to date on anything that is tobacco, whether it be pipe tobacco, cigars, pipes, pipe makers, from the big corporate Savinellis and such, right down to the amazing artisan pipe makers that we have in this world, even better within our community. You know, you got great folks like Jason Mouton, it's in there. Olive Wood Piper is in there. Jad's Pipes, which really doesn't make pipes right now. Phil Ravaro's in there. Mr. Black is in there as well. Those guys are phenomenal. Please check them out. That's just a few that came up to the top of my head, and there are so many more that are on there. As I peek over at my pipe cabinet, which is mostly filled with Olive Wood Piper's pipes. Yeah, so that is that. So I also want to take a moment and I want to reach out to a couple of folks that are in the community, and they are Grummungeon Piper, Doug, and Glum Chum Piper, which is Matt. And as you know, Matt is Doug's son, and they have had a very unfortunate, tragic death in their family last week, and this is a very difficult time for them right now, and what they need now more than ever is for people to be supportive and people praying for them. And if you're not of the praying type, I ask that you take a moment and consider praying for them. And if you're not that person, which I understand and completely can appreciate that, I just ask that you keep them in your thoughts, because this has certainly caught them off guard. And yeah, Matt and Doug, we've talked. You know how I feel about you, brother. I love you. And I'm just so sorry for your loss. So please feel free to reach out to me, you or Matt. Please reach out to me via email or phone number, whatever you want to do. I'm like a donut. I'm always around. So please feel free to do so. So now let's get into the 5 for this week's Fine 5 on Friday. First up is Edwin Pipes and Cigars. Edwin's Pipes and Cigars. Killer Briar 626 is number 2. Number 3 is Upstate Pipe Guy. Upstate Pipe Guy is number 3. Number 4 is Peter Radiant Pipes. Peter Radiant Pipes is number 4. And number 5, yes, the veteran of the week this week is Forged Smoking Pipes. Guys, if you haven't found Forged Smoking Pipes, you're missing out. Please stop by his channel. Like I said before, all you have to do is slide over, hit the arrow. It'll drop you into the root cellar. And down there will be all the names and links for those guys. I do all the work for you. I do want to take a moment and thank a bunch of folks. I'd like to thank the Briar Report, because every week, Phil and his gang, not just do they do a phenomenal job with everything that's going on in the tobacco industry, but they are also so kind enough to put Fine 5 on their opening page. And that just means the world to me. Phil, you have no idea, my friend, what that means to me. Your support has been absolutely amazing, and I really appreciate it. Also, I would like to thank all the folks at HumiSmart. Brian and the gang at HumiSmart are fantastic. They've always been extremely supportive of me as well. I would also like to thank all of my subscribers, whether they be new or old. You guys have been phenomenal. For those of you who've been with me through this crazy journey, I don't know why you stuck around, but boy, I sure am glad you did. And, you know, a lot of times people come and go, and sometimes they come back and sometimes they don't. But for you to take the moment and hit the subscribe button and hang out with me and take time out of your busy day and all this craziness in the world and want to sit down and see this ugly mug for 5 or 6 minutes or 10 minutes a day when I post is really, really kind of you, and it means so much to me. Today I'm going to work on my opening bourbon budget video, which will be, if you're starting a collection of bourbon or getting into bourbons and you had an X amount of dollars, what would I suggest you buy? And I'm going to go off of what I bought. I am going to probably switch a couple out that I bought later that I wish I would have bought sooner. But other than that, you know, we'll work on that today. Also, in closing, I want to thank Union Cigar. John and Jordan have done such an amazing job with Union Cigar of Gettysburg. They've now opened a new location, which will be opening up shortly. The open house will be happening shortly. And, you know, they have been so supportive of me. They made me ambassador, which is a very humbling and it's just an honor to be part of the family. You know, I'm not on the payroll, but, you know, they treat me like family, and I'm just so happy to be a part, help out when I can, as little as I can, because I mean, you know, physically can't do much to help, but I do try to help when I can. And they are just so supportive and just phenomenal. So thank you guys. I love you guys more than anything, man. The support and the friendship that we've built is just immeasurable. So thank you so very much. I really appreciate you. So that's really it for today. So until we can get together and pack a pipe or smoke that great cigar with a cup of mud or a good glass of bourbon, whichever you prefer, let all that you do be done in love. Y'all take care and God bless.